That just felt great. It felt amazing to be able to be out there with the guys and then to just be able to contribute in any way possible. And man, we had a good night as a defense, and it's a lot of fun to be out there with the guys and to play a game like that, if you know what I mean.
The fumble recovery probably was like the cherry on top for you, right?
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was a great play by, I think it was Rob. Was it Rob Daniels? I think it was Rob that hit the guy. I mean, he did all the work. The ball just popped out and I dove on it. So, I mean, that was fun. It was a lot of fun to be involved in a play like that.
Spencer, you came off the field after that, gave a hug to your head coach. What's this past couple of weeks been like between you and him?
It's been kind of interesting, because I've not really been around the team a whole lot, and so it's kind of been a lot of opportunity for me to think and to go over things, and it's just good to be back. It's just good to be back.
How tough was that to be out and see your team struggle through a Utah game, just being out there without you?
That was one of the hardest games of my entire career, and some of the hardest moments of my life. Even that was just not a fun experience to watch your team go through a game like that, and to watch it and not be able to contribute at all.
Did you feel a bit rusty coming back in, or was it just a fish and water type of thing?
I don't know. I didn't feel rusty, but maybe I looked rusty. I don't know. I felt pretty fresh, as you can imagine, so it felt good to be back.
Did you just appreciate every little moment? I mean, putting the uniform on, getting out there, listening to the crowd. Was it just every moment meant more today?
Completely different perspective going into the game today and during the game. Usually there are times during the game when you, on both sides of the ball, you get a little beat up and you're like, man, why do I play this sport? What am I doing? There goes 5 years of my life. But it was times like that I was just like, man, I could not be playing. And it just, those thoughts you don't really entertain them anymore.
Bronson, can you talk about what Spencer means to this defense and the difference he makes when he's out there?
Oh man, Spencer's huge difference. It was so nice having him out there, and you definitely tell when he's gone and when he's back. So it's nice to have him back.
Bronson, overall, can you talk about how the defense did against the triple option tonight? Are you guys happy, satisfied, disappointed?
Well, I mean, we won the game, so we did enough to win, but there's still a lot of things that we can do to improve. I know that there's still some errors there that we missed, but it's nice to just have that win and that we were able to limit them to scoring less points than we did.
They had a lot of false starts. Do you guys on the line take a lot of credit on that as far as giving them different looks or maybe intimidating them a little bit into moving early?
Yeah. No, we growl at them, but they don't really move. But no, I don't know what was going on, really. I mean, I think there's something between the center and the quarterback, and I think they were snapping the ball. I think the rest of the offensive linemen were watching the center to see when he was going to snap the ball, and then they went. So there were some times where they just miscommunicated and ended up jumping off sides.
Did you expect them to throw as much as they did early on? They threw over 20 times. Really, that's what they normally do.
Yeah, that was really different. I mean, we were expecting them to come and run the ball, so much, maybe throw the ball, maybe less than 5 times, like similar to last year. But they didn't. They came out passing, which was a little different, but it also allowed us to pass rush and get in the backfield and get after the quarterback.
What were your guys' feelings when you saw Lonnie intercept that ball and he's trucking down the sideline?
Sweet. I actually, so I distinctly remember running down the field and thinking, well deserved. That's a guy that comes and works every day. He plays hard and a lot of times doesn't get as much credit as I think he deserves. And that was a thought I had running down the field. Was just, man, couldn't have been happier for a guy like that to make that kind of play.
Spencer, if I heard Coach right, I think he said it was Wednesday. You were cleared to play again. And where were you? Who called you? And can you kind of walk through that moment?
Yeah, I was at home, and Fui Vakapuna, who kind of helps with the football team and on the organizational side, and he gave me a phone call Wednesday morning and said, hey, we got to go, the dean wants to meet with you. And I was like, okay. So I jumped in the car, met him up there, and we went and met with the dean, and we talked, and he let me know what was happening. And then I went and met with coach and the defensive staff, and that was kind of the timeline of how that went down. So it was a good day.
Anything else for these guys?
Just as far as the uniforms goes, homecoming, you guys, a couple months ago, it was a big deal when those uniforms came out. What was it like to actually wear them for this game?
I thought it was cool. I liked it.
Yeah, I felt like it was sweet. I mean, that's what this program stands for, and so being able to wear it and showcase it was good.